My little shooters, they go hard on the bitch. Get it out of anal, then spin it on my wrist. Punk bitch, what you got for the click? We Hell Gang Mozzy, give a fuck about a bitch.
Hell Gang Mozzy, Gangland.
Radar Mozzy, tell us about the beginning. How did you get the name Radar Mozzy? When did you start rapping?
Well, let me tell you this, man. We from Oak Park, California, man. I'm from a clique called Hell Gang Mozzy. But when I first started out, we was Team Hood Stars, man. And there was a bunch of us, Mozzy being included. You know what I'm saying? Ran around Oak Park, man, doing a lot of crazy stuff, trying to get our rep up. You know what I mean? Gang banging, all the everything. You already know what it is. But at some point, I had to think about it, and I told everybody how we make it is out this rap shit. Because everybody was out here selling dope, getting caught up with bangers, doing hot ones, you know what I'm saying? But then I had to think bigger for everybody else, you know what I'm saying? I was like 12 years old, going in and out of group homes. At like 14, I caught one, did juvenile life in that CYA. But at the end of the day, when I came home, I seen that everybody was just running wild. So I grouped everybody together and said, this is what we gonna do. We gonna rap. That's how I began, you know what I'm talking about?
That part right there. Now, tell everybody what you got going on, what projects you got going on, where can they find you and everything?
Well, I'm Radar Mozzy now, you feel what I'm saying? So you can go to YouTube, check out my Vivo. I got a bunch of videos with the whole crew, from Mozzy to Selly Roo to Hus Mozzy to Cam to Sir to everybody that's in the crew. You see them on videos with me and you see me on the videos. A lot of y'all know I went on tour with the whole clique with YG. I'm the one that fell off stage with Mozzy. That's the one that went viral, did like 10 million views.
Gotcha.
But at the end of the day, like I told him when I fell off stage, whatever my niggas do, I'ma do twice. You feel me?
That's right. Now tell them what's the relationship with Black Market Records. Give them a little history for us. Black Market Records, you and Sid, y'all history together.
Well, Cedric is like my big brother. He's my mentor. You feel what I'm saying? This is a person that's worth a bunch of M's. You know what I'm saying? Been doing it many years. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he taught me the whole game. He taught me how to get my distribution together. He taught me how to get the royalties together. He taught me how to get my LLC record company so I could start getting some real money. Because he's the type of dude that he don't like to give you fish, he like to teach you how to fish so you can catch your own fish. I respect that because now I'm catching my own fish, doing my own thing, and this is where we is now.
Yeah, and tell him you got a son. You got a son that's blazing right now. Tell him his name and what he got.
Yeah, his name is Baby Radar. Matter of fact, he just came out yesterday on the new Mozzy video. The Mozzy video just came out yesterday. He's on it. So at the end of the day, I'm passing it on generations to generations to generations. And if you don't know, Mozzy's like my little brother too. He'll tell you, he began with me. The whole thing started with me and him on the dime block in Oak Park, you know what I'm saying? I used to pick him up like 11, 12 years old, come to the lab. We used to do all type of shit. Took him on tours with me, took him everything. So he experienced the whole situation through the eyes of what I was doing. You feel what I'm saying? At the same time, my homeboy GP the Beast is his uncle, and he did a lot of stuff with us too. You might remember GP the Beast, he was signed to Death Row, you know what I'm saying, when they was doing this thing. But at the end of the day, that's where we at right now. Fuck with that whole Mozzy shit. We just did a whole project with YG, you know what I'm saying? We just trying to, you know what I'm saying, make it bigger. We also got African artists in Black Market. We all the way in Africa. We got artists that's doing millions of views. And right now, personally, I'm the president of Black Market Records and Films.
You can tell about your movie. Tell them about your movie. I gotta go there, man.
Yeah,
and you passed me that movie, homie, and it was on fire. Tell them about Clap City.
Yeah, I got a few movies out right now. One is called Clap City, and that's just a little tale of me and my homeboys. This is even before the whole Mozzy shit. But we on there showing what we doing now. We showed it way back then, and that movie's probably about 4 or 5 years old. But I got one called Blind Curse. I got one called I Need the Bags. I also got one in the works right now called born and raised in the P. So I've been, one thing about me is I told you I did that whole YA stint, but I also, when I got out, I went to college. You feel what I'm saying? I got my education. You know what I'm saying? I got an AA degree in filmmaking. I got an AA degree in public speaking. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I transferred to San Francisco State, where I started doing my film stuff there, but then the whole Mozzy thing blew up, and then, you know what I'm saying, we here right now.
And this last but not least, right? I want us to drop a jewel on them youngsters, something we can get in, because we come from a different era, right? Even though things in the streets happen in the streets, and that's how it always been, right? But when we go to jail, all we have is each other,
That's
right? So, you know, from being in there, right? Everybody in jail, homie, want to come home.
That's right.
So the youngsters is in a rush to go to jail, but the homies in jail ready to come home.
That's right.
So you feel me? Give them a ball on that.
Well, Bandana can tell you itself. That's who's back there narrating, my homeboy Bandana. But at the end of the day, he was with me when one of my homeboys, one of the lifers,
Right.
called me from the pen. I ain't talked to Brun like 10 years. Some way, somehow, he got my number, and it just so happened he hit me as me and bro was talking. I had to stop the conversation, I had to talk to him. And I'm gonna tell you, they missing home. So all y'all youngsters, man, what you seeing and what we talking about in the rap, we glorifying it. I'm gonna tell you right now, we glorifying the whole gangster lifestyle. But when you get behind them walls, ain't no glorification. That shit is real life. You hear what I'm talking about? The shit is real life. So don't play with it if you ain't about it, because they got a place for everybody that got a hard head. That's what I had to learn.
That
You feel what I'm saying?
Radar motherfucking Mozzy. Bandana the Rag. The Gusto interview, man. Mozzy. The other homie, what's the name, homie? Coley Cash. The other homie, what's the name? Noel. We out here, man.
The
Southern California.
next time, meet us at the spot, man. I'm gonna invite all of y'all to the game, to the whole little shit. You feel what I'm saying? Well, you can meet the whole gang.
That part.
Word.
Part 2.
Gasoline TV.
Go for the gusto.